A local economist says Donald Trump's threat to implement a 25% tariff on imported goods from Canada and Mexico could slow economic activity in this region if he follows through with it.
The president-elect made the threat on social media last night, saying he'll impose the new tariff on his inauguration day. Jess Clement has the details.
LU economics professor Livio Di Matteo describes incoming President Donald Trump's threat to impose a 25% tariff on all local goods from Canada and Mexico as an open bargaining tactic. He believes Trump is using this leverage to address issues like illegal border crossings involving people and drugs.
Whether it will actually be implemented, I think, will depend on what is negotiated. I think it's going to be very important to point out to the Americans that by putting an export tariff on our petroleum product exports to them, that's going to raise the cost to the American consumer.
Trump made his threat on social media Monday evening, saying he would impose the new tariff on his inauguration day. If fully implemented, Di Matteo says the tariffs could slow the country's economic activity and drop Canada's GDP 2 to 3%. He notes the U.S. is the country's largest trade partner, making up around 3/4 of Canada's exports. Di Matteo says locally the tariffs would impact producers such as Thunder Bay Pulp and Paper, as well as other companies in the forestry sector.
The one remaining pulp mill in Thunder Bay is owned by an American company, so that will actually raise its costs, I would imagine. So that is certainly something that might be of consequence for the local economy. And we also have the Alstom plant. That's been hard pressed for work, but this would make it more difficult to get contracts in the U.S. if the export from that plant for future contracts also is going to be subject to a tariff.
Chamber of Commerce President Charlotte Robinson is also reacting to the threat, with the mining sector being significantly affected. She feels the Canadian government needs to be ready for anything and believes Ottawa and the province will be united in trying to protect Canadian and Ontario interests.
I have no concerns that they will be working together to have a strong voice to all of the U.S. Decision makers that need to be discussed with, and will continue to be trying to better understand how we can support local businesses that would be impacted as well, in making sure that information gets up through to our elected officials so that they're fully informed.
Jessica Clement, TBT News.